Is my voice audible? I think now it is audible. Okay, fine. Ah, ठीक है. So what I was saying is, for doubts, right? You can reach me on this number. You can message me, right? Either on the WhatsApp, Telegram, or uh, you can message me on this group. My group name, Venkatadari Sir. There is no gap in between. Satyam, just check your connection, because everyone else is saying it is audible. Or you please close it and again open the app. Okay, Satyam? Okay. So, good morning, Satyam, Deflux, Arshit, Raghu, KS, Ganesh. Okay. Satyam, can you check it? Close the close your app and then again open it, because it is perfectly fine with others. ठीक है, आप ही का शायद प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, तो एक बार देख लो. Okay. So majorly I will be using English in this video, but you can post comments, right, in Hindi, right? And based on the necessity, I will also reply in Hindi, right? तो मुझे हिंदी आता है. बीच में कभी आप हिंदी यूज करना चाहते हो तो बिल्कुल right. So I have done certification in production and inventory management by Association of Operations Management, right? In short, APIX. That is a USA one. I have a overall 16 years of experience, mainly in the teaching field, right? And I was with top institutes like in the past ACE and right now Unacademy. You can download the app, right, to watch live as well as recorded videos. What will you get from the app? These are the structured courses. People who are new, right? So let me brief that Unacademy trains students in 3 platforms. One is through YouTube. The other one is special classes in the Unacademy, which are actually free. Obviously, YouTube is free to watch. Then we have Plus, right? So here it is paid, right? You may say, right, why? Ganesh Chatur, what was the gate score? You mean to say my gate score? Okay. All India rank. Okay, my All India rank has no relation with what you are going to achieve, isn't it, Ganesh? Your exam you are going to write. I'm not going to write. Okay, a very good, a very good uh, student, right, need not necessarily become a good teacher. Clear? Okay. Dronacharya was not a number one archer, but his student is number one archer. Okay. Kurula Gopichand is not never achieved world number one ranking, but his two students, right, Sindhu and Saina Nehwal, they achieved number one ranking. Okay. Anyways, uh, I'm not trying to deny, right, but I don't want to focus on my rank as such, right, because what you are going to get out of me or what you are going to get out of Unacademy is what my primary. Okay, so YouTube classes are free, special classes are free, paid plus courses are paid, but then here in the YouTube classes you will be covering only few topics. Few topics will be covered, but when you consider here also few topics will be covered. You may get a doubt, sir, how come the special classes are better than the YouTube classes? Mainly in terms of the learning interaction, right, is much better the special classes that is from the YouTube compared to the YouTube. So I will say this is level 1, this is level 2, and then this is level 3. Clear? Okay. So the interaction levels, right, in the Unacademy special classes are much better than YouTube classes, right? You can watch my classes, right? Uh, you can search in the Unacademy app. Okay. Nagasai, can an average student get a below 100 rank with self-study? Yes, absolutely possible. I have seen many students who have got just 60% marks and some of them less than 60% marks, right? The engineering, and they have achieved 2 digit. I've seen many students, right? But you are saying self-study, but you have to understand self-study is like preparing like Ekalavya, right? The very few examples, right? Very, very few. Very, very few. Okay. Which is better? Self-study is better or with coaching is better, right? I will come to you a little bit later, right? People have achieved with the self-study, right? But they are very, very, very minor. Very, very, very minor. Clear? Why? Because if you ask me this question, right, 20 years ago, sir, can we achieve 2 digit rank with the self-study? I will say straight away, yes, yes, it is. Don't need coach. But then nowadays, there is lot of competition. There is lot of competition, lot of awareness. You compare 25, 30 years old gate paper, 30 years old gate paper, the current gate paper. 30 years old gate paper, right? It was almost similar to that of your UG paper. Today, gate paper and UG paper, there is lot of difference. Okay. I will answer your question a little bit more in detail later. Coming to the plus course, which is a paid course, this is a full length course. Full length course, complete detailed course, right? So structured course is what I'm talking about, level 3, where we start with the basics, right, till the advanced. When I say advanced, we are not doing any PhD here. So for the gate and yes point. Also, once you take the subscription, right, right, so till its limit, subscription expiry, you will have unlimited access, right, to watch the recorded course. Any class you can watch any number of times in any of your device. I say any device, can be laptop, desktop, right? or your mobile. Clear? By the way, regarding the test series, it has already started. Test series has already started with the name Gate of Thrones, right? But this is meant for Gate 2021. Gate 2021. My today's focus is not on Gate 2021. It is on Gate 2022 and 20. Okay. By the way, for Gate, right, 2022, right, and 2023, right. So in such a scenario, right, I would ideally recommend to go for 24 months, right. Otherwise, if you don't want a 2 years course, right, you can go with the 12 months course, right. You may say, sir, why this much? Why you are preferring at least one year? Because Gate syllabus. You see the Gate syllabus. Please see, if you have not seen the Gate syllabus, please see the Gate syllabus. It is equivalent to 3 years engineering syllabus. Engineering syllabus. Also, if you observe, 90% of achievers, right, but more than 90%, right, have cracked, right, have achieved, right, single digit or 2 digit rank, right, not in their first attempt, not in their first attempt. So it was not their first attempt. Therefore, I am suggesting, right, at least 1 year. By the way, 1 year would cost you 25,000, whereas 2 years would cost you 30,000, right? Audio is feeble. Please speak loudly. Okay. Mic, me? Okay. Fine. So if you use my code VENVR, if you use my code VENVR, okay, then you'll get 10% discount. So instead of 25,000, the 1 year subscription 22,500, whereas instead of 30,000, 2 year subscription cost you 27,000. The gap between them just 4,500. So for 4,500 rupees, you are actually using it for 1 more year, right? So that would be advantageous. Also, the fees is going to change. Okay? The fees is going to change in the near future. Who are thinking of taking subscription, please take the subscription as soon as yes, because the fees is going to rise. Obviously, the revision would be on the higher side. Okay. So my concern today is a long-term strategy because our objective is Gate 2022. Clear? So obviously it's a long-term strategy because we have 16 months time, right? So what to do in 16 months? This is our what the long term. Clear? Okay. So basically this video is meant for whom? This video is meant for second and third year students. Okay? Second and third. Okay. So I would assume that you have not started the preparation. Or you don't know what is the syllabus in the gate. You just know, or you are interested to appear for the gate. Clear? By the way, the full form of gate is graduate aptitude test in engineering, right? Some of you may not know this. That's also okay to watch this video. Okay. So, how should be the preparation strategy? The very first thing you should know, what is the pattern of the exam. This is very, very, very important to know what is the exam pattern. Know what is the these two things are very, very, very important. Because, say for example, you are going to play a test match, right? So when you are playing a test match, you should know what is the ground, what is the nature of the ground. Is it more suitable to swing or seam or spin? Clear? So how would it behave on the first day? How would it behave on the second, third, fourth, and fifth day? We should know all these details very much. Accordingly, you can think of if there is any technical adjustment that is clear. Okay. So the second thing is you have to identify at least one textbook to study. So you need to study from the textbook. Sure, I'm talking about people who are doing self-study, right? Even if you are coaching for, right? Even if you are getting the coaching, right? Then I would say in a long term strategy, right? I would recommend, right? If you're preparing for GATE 2021, I will not recommend textbook. But for 20 to GATE 2022, right, or 23, you have to study from at least one textbook. Have in-depth knowledge. Without having in-depth knowledge, please don't aim for a single digit, right? So whoever have achieved a single digit rank, right, or a two-digit rank, this is a must. This is a must, right? If you don't want to study from a textbook, please don't think of getting a single digit rank and two. You may get three-digit rank, just coaching, right, and following the notes, right, of a good faculty. You can get three-digit rank, but not single digit rank. Single digit rank is ruled out. Okay. So make notes for each subject. This is also very vital. Have to make notes for each and every subject, because what you're preparing, right? You make a short notes. You cannot read the textbook again and again. Make a short note. It will help you for the quick reference, right? This is meant for quick reference. Okay. Also, you can think of previous year questions. The moment you finish the subject, go through previous year questions. Previous year GATE question. So, why you need to practice previous GATE questions? Is it that they repeat? No, no repetition. No repetition. But then it will help you know clearly how is the exam being dealt with, right? So what is the level of difficulty, right? And what is the syllabus they are going to touch. No repetition, right? But you can understand, judge the difficulty. Judge the difficulty. It is like net practice. Previous year questions are like net practice. Without net practice, you cannot face, right, a real match. Net practice is clear. So, so when you write like face a previous year GATE question, you can understand whether whatever you understood or whatever you studied, is it relevant to the GATE, or are you up to the GATE level, to the mark, or right? You can easily understand, right? So the strategy is for 16 months, right? So divide this into 16 parts, right? 16 months, you can divide this into 16 parts. Okay. So out of the 16 parts, right, 12 parts, right, or 12 months. This is meant for studying, right? Last 4 months for revision and going through the test series. Test series is very, very important, right? So finish the syllabus, right? So finish the syllabus in 1 year. You can happily do it. 1 year you can finish the syllabus, right? The next 4 months you can focus on the revision plus test series. Now in a month, how you are supposed to finish a subject, right? What I told, on average, take 4 weeks for a subject. That means 1 month. So how do you finish one chapter, right? If it is lengthy, it may take 3 days. If it is not so lengthy, you can finish up in 2 days. So finish each chapter in 2 to 3 days. That means in a week you can finish off, right? So in 1 week you can finish off 2 to 3 chapters. Every seventh day, right? So you can use Sunday. Such is meant for the revision. Whatever you study, right, in those 6 days, seventh day, you focus only on revision. Don't learn anything. Just revise. That is a day, right, where you can improvise your notes also. Revision is very, very important. It will help you not to forget. Okay. So if you plan in such a way, 2 to 3 chapters every week in 4 weeks, right? 8 to 12 chapters. Any subject will have 8 of that subject. Is it clear? Some subjects are very lengthy. So in that case, you can go to 2 months, right? Some subjects are very small. You can finish off in 2 weeks. So accordingly, I will take average 4 weeks for one subject, right? Now, how you are finishing subject, right? It depends on you whether you are attending the coaching plus study or simply self study. That is up to you. Okay. Most importantly, sticking to the timetable is very, very important, right? But then this may go for toss. Sticking to timetable is very, very difficult, right? So even if you are able to consider 80% to 90, right, I would say that is achievement. Itself is an achievement because sticking to the timetable will always go for toss. Always go for toss. Means खराब हो सकता है, right? Okay. So therefore, I would recommend, let us say, 10 hours, right? You're preparing for the studying, right? Then, then I would say plan for 8 to 9 hours. So that 1 2 hours, like safety. Is it clear? So if you are able to allot 10 hours, plan only for 8 9 hours, right? So if at all some issues will come, right? Every day some issues may come because it's a long-term strategy, right? So so accordingly, that 1 2 hours, right? If things are not falling in place, right, you can start it. Here, as I told, making short notes for each subject is very, very important, right? To focus on engineering maths and aptitude right from today. Right from today. People think aptitude is very, very easy, right? But I have seen people finding it very difficult to get 10 out of 15. This also right? For many it is difficult. Many I've seen many people not getting 10 marks out of 15 marks, right? I'm talking about people who say aptitude is easy. I'm not talking about people who are saying aptitude is difficult. I'm talking about people who say aptitude is easy. They could not get a 10 out of 15, even 10 out of 15, right? That is what the reality. So therefore, you need to practice aptitude as well as engineering maths, because engineering maths will cover, right? Engineering maths will cover 13 marks. Aptitude, when I say aptitude, I'm talking about numerical and verbal ability. It will cover 15 marks. So put together it is 28 marks. In fact, for many streams, 28 marks is the cutoff marks also. Cutoff for general. Many times it happens. Clear? Okay, that means with the two subjects you can cover two subjects, can cover the cutoff. That means you are already on the safe side, right? Okay. So the weightage for the subjects, right, will also help you to understand which subjects are very, very important, which subjects, right, can study immediately, right? Say, for example, manufacturing is the top most important, but the syllabus for manufacturing also very, right? So, to cover the syllabus, it will take 150 hours. 150 hours, right? You need for 40, right? 150 to 200 hours. 50 to 100 hours, right? This is for 40. On the other hand, when you talk about industrial engineering and OR, right, you need 50 hours for 7 marks, right? 50 to 70, right? That means what? Though manufacturing engineering is has got very high weightage, compare the syllabus, right? Syllabus is more than double, right? When you talk about industrial engineering, right? So it is not just the weightage, it is also in terms of how much you are putting the effort. At the same time, at the same time, it's also indicating, right, what to study before. For manufacturing engineering, you can straight away study that without any of these subjects. It's an independent subject. But when you talk about theory of machines, it is advisable that you finish this first, though the weightage is less. So you have to finish this first, then only you can go to theory of machines. Directly studying theory of mechanics or theory of machines, I would not recommend all. Not understand many things. So you should know what is the link subject, right? Link subject is this. Clear? Okay. So as I told, engineering maths and aptitude put together, it will cover 28 marks. So you have to start preparation it from today. Okay. So this is meant for mechanical stream. Meant for mechanical stream. Okay. Now coming to the PI as such. Coming to the PI as such. The weightage, right, will not change here, but here it will drastically. So this together will cover 55 marks. These two are the most important, right? Followed by engineering maths, right? So for industrial engineering and open search, right, you don't need any prior basics, right? You can straight away study them, right? So 55 plus 28, 5 per 8, 83 out of 100. In fact, you'll get a single digit rank. That is the reality in the AI. Okay. So coming to the reference books, Before talking about the reference books, I would want to consider for the civil, right? Right. For civil engineering maths for 13 marks, aptitude will cover 15 marks, strength of materials will cover 8 marks, engineering mechanics marks. Why I am focusing on these two? Because, right, I'm an expert in these two subjects, so accordingly, I'm telling you, right? Okay. So, coming to the reference books for the mechanics, you can refer to either Bhavikatti or Shames. I'm not referring a single author, right? I'm not referring a single author, right? So you can refer to. I'm giving two authors for each subject. Not that you have to study both books, right? But then it depends on right comfort level, right? So my comfort level with this, I will with Bhavikat. This is my comfort level, right? So telling two books, right, at least for a subject necessary, what I would feel, right? Because one author best, right? That would become little bit subject. Okay, for Psalm, right? You can either refer to Punya or Ramamrita, right? This is meant for problems. Problems, okay? Theory of machines. You can refer to either Ghosh or Sun, right? Okay. For the machine design, though Shigley is actually a better book for theory. But to be clear, right, what you're studying. Right? Some books are very good in theory, some numericals. For fluid mechanics, Sengel, right? And for theory, right? It's either Bansal or Body and Seth. You can go with problems. For heat transfer, right? Sachdeva is my preference. Though people think Holman is a better. Thermal engineering, right? PK Nag, right? For thermodynamics and applications. This author, Ganeshan, basically for IC engine. Only, only for IC engines, right? Okay. Author is meant for only just for IC. Tikanag for the complete. For manufacturing engineering, you can refer to either R.K. Jain or Amitabh Ghosh, right? I prefer. Okay. Some people think this is better book, right? For industrial engineering, right? This is my preference. This is very good in theory problems. Likewise, for operant search, this is my preference. I would recommend a good theory book for a more number of. This is meant for engineering maths, either B.S. Gravel or Krasik, any book you can refer to, right? Being Indian, I would write the Gravel. For general aptitude, many people refer to R.S. Agarwal, but I would recommend this is far better, right? Both for numerical ability as well as verbal ability. But then, numerical ability, the one book, right? The reading. Okay. So, some of the important things that I would want to right tell. By the way, when you talk about abide, what do you mean by abide? Abide is to follow or always, right, have one expert advice at the doubts. Evaluate yourself. The focus is something that is very important because it's a long term strategy, right? Focusing for 16 months, right? Bit difficult. Remember what I never lost hope, confidence. Therefore, it could here. So it is better, right? Somebody is asking, sir, can an average student get a single digit rank? Yes, pretty much possible. These three. Okay. So what is my expertise? I'm going to cover industrial engineering and operations. This is my forte, followed by aptitude, right? Mechanics and okay. So as I told right already about this, right? You can reach me in this number, right, or the Telegram group. Okay. Reach out to me for the advice, right, or doubts clarification, any other kind of doubts that you have. The public group, anyone can join. Okay. By the way, uh, from next month, right, I am going to launch a long-term batch, right? Long-term batch, the Unacademy uh, platform. Okay. So what is my plan? Right? The month of November, I would be covering numerical ability. The month of December and January, I would be covering engineering mechanics. The month of February and March, I would be covering of materials. So I have planned so far till March. Okay. So in October, what is my plan? An academy, right? Academy plus, right? I am covering industrial engineering, right? The YouTube, I am covering some of the aptitude, right? So you can watch these videos, right? I'm mainly focusing on weekends. You can watch these videos, right? If you like them, then I would recommend you to watch the special classes in the academy, right? For that, you can refer to my user ID. Okay, the special class, as I told, they are free classes. Watch them, like them, then only take the plus subscription, right? For the plus subscription, as I told, use my code, right? Then you will get this. So I would say attend my YouTube classes, right? Like them, attend my special classes, right? You will find much better. Like them, and you are going for plus subscription. Then okay. So if you're already a plus subscriber, you can watch my video on. I already made operations research, right? Month of recorded videos are available, right? Okay. If you have any doubts, please feel free to ask. If you have any doubts, please feel free to ask. Okay. So I will answer first Naga Sai's question. Which is better? Which is better? Okay. Self study or coaching? Okay. So first of all, I would consider what are the advantages of coaching. A good faculty must have gone through 2 3 books, right? And previous year question. So based on this, the notes will be made, right? So these notes, right? If you follow the lectures along with the note, right? If these notes will take you 50 hours, right? If you go with the self study, it will take one. So what is the advantage? It will save time, and the notes will be better. Here, this second, competitive feeling will be there. Study one coach, online or offline. Here, that is not right. Peer pressure, don't feel, right? Then here you will have the test series. Here, not know where you stay. Here, so so this is the reason why. Is the reason why, right? Single digit and 2 digit, right? 3 digit, right? C, right? 1 2 3 digit. What you observe is in the 1 to 2 digits self study, you won't see clear, or I would say exception. Single digit, right? Maybe one student. The 2 digit ranks, right? 10 students be there. The 3 digit ranks, you will find 100 students. The self study, right? That means what? Out of 1,000 ranks, out of 1,000 ranks, 900 students have achieved with the coach, and only 100 students have achieved with the. This is what fact. Not saying, not bluffing. right? Like are interested, you can try to get, like in we have got 1,000, less than 1,000, right? That they have went, right? So this is a fact. I hope, as I have already answered your question. Then the second question that doubt may come, right? Which is better? Which is better? Offline, right? So I would say offline, then online. Online, right? Right? Here, fees high. Here, fees low, right? High quality, right? I could not say this 1 year before, but right now you have high quality experts even in the online, right? So if you consider only these two facts, then I would say online is better. But here, right, focus of students be slightly better. Here, focus of students be slightly low. Competitive feeling slightly, because here the competitive feeling slightly. So these are the two drawbacks. These are the two advantages, right? So I would not say go for offline. I would not say go for online. You decide based on where you fit in. If your focus levels are little bit high, online coaching would be more suitable. If your focus levels are very low, then offline coaching. But right now, right, because it's a lockdown period, right, online is the only option. So during online, how to focus? That would be one. Okay, how to stay focused with online coaching, right? Mobile, mute, switch off, turn off the note. So go to settings, in the mobile settings, right? There will be app notification. The app notification, switch off there. For the message, it's okay. For calling, it's okay, right? But for all the others, turn off the notification because they keep disturbing you. Don't want that disturb. Here, this is what I feel free to ask me. I don't want to drag the session too much. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask me. Otherwise, this is what I have to offer today. Okay. So I hope that I have clarified almost all of your doubts. At the same time, I hope whatever doubts that you may get in the future, right? I available gladly, right? I think trust me, right? Of the fact. Up to any doubts, right? Reach me, right? Like this video, right? Put a thumb symbol, turn on the notifications for this mobile app, right? Please understand this notification is when you open the YouTube, you will get this. But the YouTube message you can turn off. Once you open, the bell button will give you the videos, right? You can get the similar videos, help you, right? So that's it for today. Have a nice day. We'll meet early. Okay. Bye bye.